Judges 15-21, Ruth 1-2, Proverbs 29, and Psalm 40. Later on, at the time of wheat harvest, Samson took a young girl, went to visit his wife. He said, "I'm going to my wife's room," but her father would not let him go. And he was so sure that he hated her. He said, "So I gave her to your companion. Isn't her youngest is more attractive? Take her instead." Samson said to him, "This time I have the right to get even with the Philistines. I'll really harm them." So he went out and caught 300 foxes and tied them tail to tail and pads. And he fastened a torch to every pair of tails, lit the torches, and let the fox loose and stand great of the Philistines. He burned up the sharks and standing grain together with the Indians and all the ghosts. And the Philistines were asked who did this. They were told Samson, the Timnite son of his wife, was given to his companions. So the Philistines went and burned him and followed the dead. Samson said to him, "Since you act like this, I swear that I won't stop till I get my revenge." And he exactly viciously and slaughtered many of them. And he went down and stayed in the cave with the rock Etta. The Philistines went out and came to Judah, running out near Leah. The people of Judah asked, "Why have we come to fight us?" So they would come to take Samson prisoner. They answered, "We did even as you did to us." And 3,000 men from Judah went down to Cape and Rock at him and said to Samson, "Did you realize the Philistines are rulers? What have you done to us?" He answered, "I merely did to them what they did to me." They said that we've come to tie you up and hand you over to the Philistines. Samson said, "Swear to me that you won't kill me yourself." They agreed. They answered, "We will only tie you up and hand you over to them. We will not kill you." So they bound him with two near earth and led him up the rock. As they were approaching, he had the spirit of Philistines came forward, shouting, until the spirit of the Lord came powerfully upon it. The earth fell down, and it became like child flax, and the binding was dropped from his hands. Finding a fresh jawbone and donkey ram to struck down 1,000 men. Then Samson said, "With the donkey's jawbone I have my donkeys, and with the donkey's jawbone I have killed 1,000 men." When he finished speaking, he threw away the jawbone, and the place was called Ramoth Lehi. He said, very thirsty, cried out to the Lord, "You have given your servant this great food. You must now die of thirst and fall into hands on the sacrifice." And God opened up the hollow place, and Lehi, and wood came up out of it. And Samson drank his strength returning, he revived. So this ring was called En-Hakkore, is still there in Lehi. Samson let Israel for 20 years in the days of Philistine. One day Samson went to go out the way he saw a prostitute. He went to spend the night with her. The people of Gaza were told Samson is here, so they surrounded this place and lay in wait for him all night to get. And he made no move during the night, saying, "At dawn we'll kill." And Samson lay there until the middle of the night. And he got him to cover the doors of the city gate together with 2 herdsmen, and told them they spy on all. He lifted them to his shoulders and carried them up to the top of the hill that faced Heba. Sometime later, he fell in love with a woman in a valley star. Her name was Delilah. The lords of the Philistines went to her and said, "See if you can lure him into showing you the secret of his great strength, and how we can overpower him, so he may tie him up and subdue. Each one of us will give you 1,100 shekels of silver." So Delilah said to Samson, "Tell me the secret of your great strength, and how you can be tied and subdued." Samson said, "Every ties me 7 fresh bowstrings that had not been dried. I will become as weak as any other man." And the rulers of the Philistines brought her 7 fresh bowstrings that had not been dried, and she tied them with it. And with men in the room, she called, and Samson, "The Philistines are upon you. If you snap the bowstrings easily, a piece of string snaps when it comes close to your foot." So the secret of strength is not discovered. And Delilah said to Samson, "You've made a fool of me. You lied to me. Come now, tell me how you can be tied." He said, "If anyone ties insecurely with you, I said, never me, you shall become as weak as any other man." And Delilah took the ropes and tied it with it. And then with men hidden in the room, she called to him, Samson, "The Philistines are upon you. You snap the ropes off his arms with their threads." Delilah then said to Samson, "At this time you have been making a fool of me and lying to me. Tell me how you can be tied." He replied, "If you remove the 7 braids of my head into fabric on the lid and tie them with me, I'll become as weak as any other man." So while he was still sleeping, Delilah took 7 braids of his hair, wove them into fabric, tied it with me. And she called to Samson, "The Philistines are upon you." He away from us and pulled off the paper and below with the fabric. He said, "How can you say I love you when you wake up finding me? This is the time you made a fool of me. Haven't told me she could your grace. You're just an egg, and you probably have dared to do to his sick to death." You told her everything. "My rose has ever been used on my head," because you said, "Because I've been a Nazarite dedicated to God for my husband. My head wish and my strength had leave me. I will become as weak as any of them." When Delilah saw that he had told her everything, she sent word to the rulers of Philistine and went back onto her. She saw we able to the rulers of Philistine returned the silver in their hands. After going to sleep on that night, she called her son to shave off 7 braids of her head. His hair so he began to subdue, and the strength left him. She called Samson, "The Philistines are upon you." He awoke from his sleep and thought, "I'll go out as before and shake myself free." But he did not let the Lord left him. The Philistines seized him, gashed out his eyes, and bring him down to Gaza. Landing with bond shackles, he set on into grinding grain and written. The hair on his head began to grow again after being shaved. Now the rulers of the Philistines assembled to offer a great sacrifice to Dagon their god and celebrate, saying, "Our God has delivered Samson, our enemy, into our hands." And the people saw and they praised their God, saying, "Our God has delivered our enemy into our hands." And in the morning they wished our land and multiplied its land. And they were in high spirits. They shouted, "Bring out Samson and tent." They called Samson out of the prison, and he performed them. And they stood him among the pillars. Samson said to 70 elders, saying, "Maybe I can fill the pillars that support the temple that I made lean against it." And that temple was crowded with men and women. All the rulers of the Philistines were there. On the roof were about 3,000 men and women watching Samson perform. And Samson prayed to the sovereign Lord, "Remember me, please God, strengthen me just one more, let me with one blow get revenge of the Philistines for my 2 eyes." And Samson reached toward the 2 central pillars on which the temple stood, raised himself against the right hand and the one that was left on the other. So just let me down with the first thing. He pushed the Paul's mind, and there came the temples, rulers, and all the people. As he killed many more, they died more than more. He his brothers and father's whole family didn't done again, and they brought him back to Eshtaol and buried him. And between the Lord and Eshtaol, the two men knew his father. He had led Israel 20 years. And now a man named Micah from the hill country and said to Samuel, the 1100 shekels of silver will take it from me, about which I heard you other, because I have the silver with me. I took it, and his mother said, the Lord bless you, my son. And he turned the 1100 shekels of silver to her. And she said, I solemnly consecrate myself to the Lord for my son to make an image of the silver. I will give it back to you. After he returned the silver to his mother, she took 200 shekels of silver and gave it to a silversmith. He used them to make the idol that was put in Micah's house. The man Micah had a shrine, and he made an effort in some household gods and installed one of his sons as priest. And those days Israel no king. Everyone did as they saw fit. The young Levi from Bethlehem in Judah, who had been living with the clan of Judah, so left that town and searched for some other place to stay. On his way, he came to Micah's house in the hill country, and Micah answered, where are you from? And Levi from Bethlehem in Judah. He said, I'm looking for a place to stay. Micah said to him, live with me and be my father and priest, and I'll give you 10 shekels of silver a year. Your clothes on your face. So Levi agreed to live with her. The young man became like one of his sons too. And Micah installed Levi, and the young man became his priest and lived in his house. Micah said, now I know the Lord will be good to me, since Levi has become my priest. In those days Israel had no king. In those days the tribe of the Danites was seeking a place to own where they might serve, since they had not yet come into inheritance. And the tribes of Israel. So the Danites sent 5 to lead him from his own national spy the land and to explore. And his men expected all the Danites. They told him, go explore the land. So they entered hill country Ephraim and came to the house of Micah, where they spent the night. And they were near Micah's house. They recognized the voice of the young believer. They turned here and asked him, who brought you here? What are you doing this way? Why are you here? He told them what Micah had done for him. And he signed me an oath. They said to him, please inquire God to learn whether our journey will be successful. Your priest answered, go in peace. Your journey is the Lord's approval. So the 5 men left and came to Laish, and they saw the people were living in safe black Sidonians, had peace and security. Since the land lacked nothing, they were prosperous. So they lived a long way from the Sidonians and had no relationship with anyone else. The chances Zoe and of the Philistines asked, how did you find this? And they answered, come on, let's attack the Lacey land. Very good. I'm going to do something. They hesitate to go there and take it over. They get there, find unrestricted people and spacious land that goes put into hands. Land that lacks nothing but earth. And 600 men are living out of battle south from Zoe and Ashtar. On their way, they set camp near Kiryat Jearim, and this is why the place west of Kiryat Jearim is called Mahanaim to this day. And then they went on to hill country Ephraim and came to Micah. The 5 men spouted the land, Laish said to Pharaoh, do you know the son of these houses has an effort? Some house of God's image over there, so they know what to do. So they turned their one to the house of Levi at the end. Micah's place and greeted him. 600 men have come for about the day. So okay, the 5 men spouted the land when they said to God, the effort and house of God, one priest and 600 armed men, so it should go. And the 5 men went into Micah's. Listen to that, effort in the household of the priest said, what do you do? And said, be quiet, don't say what would come with us, be a father priest. And better you said, we try to incline his as a priest. Well, the one man's house, and the priest was very pleased, took the effort of the house of God, and I don't want all the people. And the little children that last in the position in front of them, they turned away and left. He got some discipline from Micah's house. The men who lived near Michael got together, and we took the dance. As they showed off the Danites, and said to Michael, what's the matter with you? You could identify. He replied, you took the gods I made with my priest and went away. What's the how can you ask what's the matter with you? The Danites said, to argue with us, some of the men may get angry and hacking you, family will lose your the Danites went their way, and Micah see that they were too strong for him, turned around and went back. He took one Micah had made to chase one into Laish against people with pieces to go. He attacked them with a sword and burned down their city. There was no interest in because he lived a long way from seeing no relationship with anyone else. C.Jun Valley near Bethlehem. The Danites rebuilt the city and sold it. They named it Dan off their ancestor Dan with Walter. The city used to be called Laish, and the Danites said for themselves, and Jonathan the son of Gershom, son of Moses, and his sons were priests for the tribe until the time of the captivity of the land. They continued to use the house idol Micah had made all the time the house of God was in Shiloh. In those days, Israel no king. Now Levi, who lived around my area in the hill country, Ephraim took a concubine from Bethlehem in Judah. But she was unfaithful to her. She left and went back to her parents' home in Bethlehem in Judah. After she had been there 4 months, her husband went to persuade her, and he had with him his servant and 2 donkeys. She took her into her parents' house and went to father's son, and gladly welcomed his father and good one as well, prevailed on him to stay. So he remained within 3 days, eating, drinking, and sleeping there. On the 4th day, they got up early and prepared to leave. The woman's father said to Sarah, very soft on eat, and you can go. The 2 of them sat down and drank together. After the woman's father said, please stay tonight and enjoy yourself. When the man got up to go, his father Lord persuaded 6 stayed there that night. In the morning of the 5th day, when he rose to go, the woman's father said, refresh yourself, wait till afternoon. So the 2 of them ate together, and the man and his concubine and 7 got up to leave. His father-in-law, his woman's father said, now look, it is over this evening, sun and I hear the day is nearly, so enjoy yourself. Early tomorrow morning you can get up and be on your way home. But I'm willing to stay another. Man went toward Jebus. There's 2 saddle donkeys and concubine. When they were near Jebus, and they were gone, the 7 said to his master, come, let us stop at the city of Jebus. I spend the night. His master replied, no, we won't go into any city. As he pointed out his list, we were going to go here. And said, come, let's try to race Goody or Ram. Spend the night in one of these places. They went on this. Let's just they need Goody in Bedroom. They still spent the night. They went inside the sea square, but no one took the news for the night. I even all my from the help and girlfriend was living in Goody. My friends working the fields, and he left us all the trouble in the sea square. All my ass. Where are you going? Where do you come from? He answered, we're on our way from Bethlehem, Judah to a remote area in the hill country by the freeway. I have been Bethlehem, Judah. I'm going to Hassel. No one's taken me in for the night. The best strong fodder for a donkey, but I want for ourselves. So it was me, the woman, and the young man with us. You don't need anything. You work in my house, all men, so let me supply whatever you need. And don't spend the night in the square. So you took advantage of for this donkey after they finished defeat. They summoned the injury. And while they were enjoying themselves, some of the wicked men ceased around the house, prowling on the door. They shouted out to all men in the house. But the man who came to your house so we can have sex with you. So another house went outside and said, no, my friends, don't be so far. This man's my guest, don't do this outrageously. Look, here's my virgin daughter's concubine. I'll bring them out to you now, and you can use them to do whatever you wish with us first, and don't do such an outrageous thing. The man would not listen. Men would not listen to it. So the man took his concubine, sitting outside it, raped her, and abused her throughout the night. Dawn they let her go. Daybreak, the woman went back to her where the master was sitting. Fell down at the door, and lay there till daylight. The master called in the morning, opened the door of the house, and stepped outside. Step continued his way, and his concubine fell in the doorway of the house with their hands on the threshold. He said to her, get up, let go. There was no answer, but let the man put her in the stall. He was out for her. He shiny took a knife and cut his concubine and then let me talk past something into all the areas. Every saw it was saying to one another, such as the never been seen or done. Not since the day the Israelites came up out of Egypt, just imagine we must do something to speak of. Then also from Dan to be assured from the land of Gilead came together as one and assembled before the Lord. And these are all the people that tribes of Israel took the place in the assembly of God's people, 400,000 men armed with swords. And the Israelites said, tell us how this awful thing happened. So Levi, the husband of the murdered woman, said, I and my concubine came to Gibeah and Benjamin to spend the night. So when I married Gibeah, came after me, and Israel around the house, and we had to call me. They raped my concubine, and she died. I took my concubine, got her into pieces, and set one piece to each of region of Israel's inheritance. As they committed this lewd and outrageous act, they said, now all of you Israel, speak up and tell me what you have decided to do. All the men rose up together, I was one, saying, no, not one of us will return to his house. Now this is what we'll do to you. We'll go against it in the order signed by customers. We'll take 10 men out of every 100 men from all the tribes of Israel, and 100 men for 1,000, and 1,000 for 10,000 to give provision for the army. Then when the army arose and gave Benjamin, King, give them what they deserve for this outrageous act on the nation. So all the Israelites got together and united one against the tribes of Israel, sent messages for the tribe of Benjamin, saying, well, about this awful crime that was committed among you. Now turn those wicked men and keep it over to us. Now we made them to death and those evil from Israel. And the Jonas and others, since he fell in Israel from the towns, they came together to fight against the Israelites. And one of the Benjaminites mobilized 26,000 swordsmen from their towns in addition to 700 here were young men from those living in Gibeah. Among all these soldiers also 100 of troops the left hand. Each him because the stone ahead and on this. Israel apart from Benjamin mustered 400,000 men, swordsmen, all of them fit for battle. The Israelites went up to battle and cried out, they said, who is this to go first to fight against Benjamin? The Lord pledged Judah should go first. And the next morning the Israelites got up against Gibeah. The Israelites went to fight up Benjamin, and took a battle position against Gibeah. And Israel came out of it and cut down 22,000 Israelites on blood that day. The Israelites encouraged one another and again took their position where they had stationed themselves the first day. The Israelites went away before the wall until evening, and quite a lot. He said, shall we go up to go and fight against the Benjamin? To follow Israel, the Lord had to go up against it. His last journey into Benjamin the second day. This time when the Benjamin came and so and gave it to Isaac, he cut down another 18,000 Israelites, all the one with swords. And the Israelites the whole and they went to bed. They sat weeping for the Lord. They fasted the day until evening. And put his own battle for the fellowship of the Lord. And the Israelites quite a lot. And they asked, shall we go again to fight against the Benjaminites? And the Israelites, oh no. The Lord said, go to tomorrow, give them into your hands. And then Israel sent them, be sure and give you. When against the Benjaminites, I led them to position as good as them done before. Then came unto me to warn John away from Syria, because in flood casualties of the Israelites before. So about 30 men fell in the field on the roads, one leading to better on the road to give, Ali to give it. While the Benjaminites were saying, when defeating them as before, they always to say, unless we change, draw them away from the sea to the rest. All the men away from the best took the decision about time, all those like ambush charge was placed on the west to give. And 10,000 divisions and the young men made a front to attack and give it. Fighting was so heavy, the Benjaminites did not realize how near disaster was. And the Lord defeated Benjamin before his on that day they just instructed 25,100 Benjaminites, all armed by swords. The Benjaminites saw that they were beaten, and they gave away before because they relied on the ambush that they set. And near Gibeah, those who had been ambushed made some nation to give Israel and put the whole city to sword. It lots of ranks of the ambush, they should have great how much strength was seen, they started to plan to return. And the generous men for casualties in Israelites, and they say, we are defeated in the person. The constant strength began to rise in the sea, the Benjaminites saw the whole city going off. So the last kind of attack, the Benjaminites terrified because they realized the disaster coming. So they followed all the Israelites in the direction of the Lord, so they could not escape her. And the Israelites came out of the town to cut them down. They sent the Benjaminites, chased them, and these were overran the vicinity of Gibeah on these. 18,000 Benjaminites fell, all the valiant fighters. They came out until what they were in this rock of Raymond. Israelites cut down 5 Benjaminites along the rest. They kept pressing off the Benjaminites as far as get them and struck down 2,000. On that day, 25,000 Benjaminite swords, and they fought all them valiant fighters. The 600 of them turned and fled as the ones to Rock around. They stayed for months. A minute Israel went back to Benjamin with all the towns to including the islands and everything else. They found all the towns they came across. They set on fire. And Israel taken earth and said, no one of us will give us the marriage to Benjamin. People went to Bethel. They sent Paul until even worse than Washington immediately. Logos, they cried, "What has this happened to Israel? Should war and trouble be missing from Israel today?" The next day, the people built an altar, present bread offerings, fellowship offerings, and the Israelites asked, "Who from all the tribes is fair to humble before the Lord?" They taken some right there, anyone who failed to sin before the Lord, and so was to be put to death. And the Israelites agreed for the tribe mentioned the fellow Israel, which anyone tries to cut off from Israel. And he said, "How can we provide for those who are left since to take them away by oath?" Okay. Not to give any of the outdoors marriages. Which one of the tribes? Which one of the tribes is your favorite symbol for the Lord, Mister? When they discovered the note from Jacob's girl, they come to the camp. They sent when they come to the people, they found all the people Jacob's girl was there. They suddenly went and said, 12,000 fighting men with instructions to go to Jacob's girl. They put the sword to those living there. And then the woman and children, this is what they ought to do. They said, kill every male, every woman is not a virgin. They found many of the people living in Jacob's girl, fallen young women, and they were slept with the men and took them to the camp, stealing king. And the whole assembly sent and offered a peace to the Ben at the rock room. So Ben returned at that time and given the woman Jacob's girl even said, there's not enough for all people grew from Benjamin because the Lord made a gap in the tri-state. That's the Assembly said, with the woman of Benjamin destroy how God shall be provide wives for the men who are left. Richard survives must have heirs. They say, still the tribe of Israel will not be eaten wife. And I'll include that outdoors as since we is one sitting, this is because be anyone who gives a wife to a Benjamin Island. Look, there's the annual festival of the Lord in Shiloh, which lies north of Beth, east of the river that goes from Bethel to Shechem, and south of Lebanon. They struck the Benjamin, saying, go and hide in the Benjamin and watch. And the woman in Shiloh come out to join in the dancing, wishing them the day. He sees one of them to be a wife. And turns to the land of Benjamin, and the fathers and brothers complain to us. We'll say to him, do us a favor, help me, because you do not get wise to Benjamin. You not be guilty of breaking your oath because you do not give your daughters to. This is what the Benjamin did. Although you want to enter Israel, call one and carry off the piece of it. And they returned to their hands to weep with the tents on the tent is last. At that place, when home to the transclaim to their own inhabitants. In this days, Israel no king. Everyone did as they saw fit. Ruth wants to do. And those when the judges ruled, those found there. So men from Bethlehem and Judah took it to Rosh and two sons until they from one the country mile. The man's name was Elimelech, his wife's name was Naomi, and the name was and the names of his two sons were Mahlon and Killian. They were Ephrathites from Bethlehem, Judah. They went to Baal and lived, and Elimelech, Naomi's husband, died. She lived their two sons. They married Moabite woman, one named Orpah and the other Ruth. After they lived there about 10 years, both Mahlon and Killian married. Naomi was left without her two sons and her husband. When Naomi heard her mother, the Lord had come to aid his people by providing food for them. She and her daughters-in-law prepared to return home from there. With their two daughters-in-law, she left the place where she had been living, so on the road they were taken back to the land of Judah. And Naomi said to her two daughters-in-law, go back to Judah 2 months. And the Lord showed kindness, he shall do kindness to dread past of the three. And Lord grant you to find us, having left her. They kissed them goodbye and they went from there and said to her, we'll go back to with you two people. Naomi said, my return home, my daughters, well, will you come with me? Am I going to have any more sons? You could pick up honey heads. Return home, my daughters, I'm too old to have another man. Even after I thought they would still have for me, if a husband to now and then gave birth to sons, would you wait until they grow? Would you remain unmarried for them? No, my daughters, it's more better for me than for you, because the Lord said again. Not this red color again. Then all because the mother in law replied, Ruth clung to her. Look, said Naomi, your sister in law's going back to the people and let's go back with her. Ruth replied, don't urge me to leave you to turn back with me. Where you go, I'll go. Where you stay, I'll stay. If people be my people, no God, my God. Where you die, I'll die, and they'll be buried. May the Lord deal with me, be it ever so severely, if death, even death separates you and me. When Naomi realized that Ruth decided to go with her, she stopped urging. So the two women went on until they came to Bethlehem. When they arrived, the whole town stirred because no one explained to speak Naomi. Don't call me Naomi, she told them. Call me Mara, because the Almighty has made my life very bitter. And when I fall, because the Lord has brought me back empty. Mara called me Naomi, the Lord has afflicted me. The Almighty has brought misfortune upon me. So Naomi returned from Moab, accompanied by Ruth and by her daughter-in-law, riding with Bethlehem at the barley house was beginning. And then Naomi had a relative in a house in his life. Naomi soon claimed Elimelech, whose name was Boaz, and Ruth the Moabite said to him, Naomi, let me go to you and pick up the leftover grain behind anyone eyes out there. And he said to go ahead, my daughter. She went out and entered and began to glean, but the houses, the tenant she was working through belonged to Boaz, who's the tenant of Elimelech. Just then Boaz arrived from Bethlehem and greeted the house. Does Lord be with you? Lord bless you, they answered. Boaz answered that asked the overseer of his house, who the young woman belonged to. The overseer replied, she's the Moabite who came back from Noel with Naomi. She said, please let me glean and cut them among the trees behind the houses. He came into the and remained there until morning, from morning till night. He sat for a short rest in the shelter. I burst with my daughter. Listen to me. Don't go and glean in another field. Don't go away from me. Stay here with the woman who worked for me. Watch the field with the man fast. Follow it along after the woman. I told the man not to lay hand on you. Whatever you're thirsty, go and go drink from the wood. Just the minute fell. After this, she was about with the face to her. She asked how I ever found such favor in the eyes. You shall notice me. I'll find her. Birds reply. I've been told all about what you've done for your mother. Listen to your husband. Hey, you left your father, mother, and your homeland came to live the people you didn't live before. May the Lord repay you for. Lord, repay you for what you done. May you be fulfilled by the Lord of goodness, and whose wings you come to seek refuge. You continue to find favor in the eyes of the Lord. She said, you put me, speak kindly to them, though I do not have to say it when he says. And meantime, Bella said to her, come over here, have some bread, took in the wine with her. So she sat down with the host, she offered some roast grain. She ate all she wanted, had some left her. As she got up to clean, the birds gave all the food, and later gathered among she's never reprimanded. Even pulled out some stalks for her from the bottom of the leaf for her to pick up. And David rebuked, so Ruth cleaned the field until it was she threshed the ball she had come, and ran to a bed, and after she carried it back to town, the mother-in-law saw how much she had gathered. Ruth asked the broad and gave her what she had left over after she had eaten enough. Her mother-in-law asked her, where did you go today? Where did you work? Blessed be the man who took notice of you. And Ruth told her mother-in-law about the one who placed she had been working. The name of the man I work with today is Bill, and she said, Lord bless the name, and said to her daughter-in-law, he's not stopped showing his kindness to the living. The man is our close relative, he's one of our God and redeemers. And Ruth the Moabite said, he even with said to me, stay with my work until the finished harvesting all my grain. And Amy said to Ruth, their daughter-in-law, it will be good for you, my Lord, to go with the woman who worked for you. There's someone else's field, you might get harm. So Ruth take close to one about to clean until the bargain will be harvested. They should live with a mother-in-law. Proverbs 29. When whoever remains stiff-necked with many rebukes suddenly be destroyed without remedy. The rest of the people which are so good will be good. Men of wisdom researches for the companion but to scorn as well. A just king gives contrary stability. If those who are greedy for bribes tear it down. Those who follow their neighbors spring their so that if evil does nearby and say with a rush of shout for joy and neglect. Righteous care about justice for the poor, the wicked have no such concern. Mockers stare at the sea, wise turn away and go. A wise person goes to court with the fool, fully raged in his goals. There is no peace. So the fool, the wealthy hate the person with integrity to seek the field outright. Fools give full vent to the rage of the rise of income and death. If a ruler listens to lies, words of fish will become wicked. The poor and oppressed have nothing in common. The Lord gives sight to your eyes about the king of the poor fairness. His tone will be established forever. As a rod and recommend no hearts, and a child left undisciplined to grace his mother. When the wicked thrive, so does the righteous see the now. And doesn't show them, they will give you peace. No bring into light, see design when there is no revelation. People cast for shame. Blessed is the one who hates wisdom instructed. The servants can be corrected by mere words, though they understand and not respond. When someone speaks in haste, his more hurtful for them for a servant pampered for you for time begins an angry business does coffee. Hot temper has commits me since I bring the person I learn to again on the accomplices and thieves are there and enemies. And put under oath and they don't testify. Fear man will prove to be no trust in the law is kept safe. Many seek the orders for the rule over his from the law that one gets justice. Now just test the dishonest, the wicked test the upright. Psalm 40. I waited patiently for the Lord. He turned to me and had my coat. He lifted me out of sight, out of my mind. He set my feet on the rock, gave me a fair place to see. Put a new song in my mouth of him, praised God. Mercy, fear the Lord, and trust him. Blessed the one who trusts in the Lord. He looks not to those who turn aside to false gods. In the Lord, my God, are the ones you have done. The things you pray for, none compare with them. I had to speak and tell you these. There will be too many to the sacrifice and offering you do not desire. But my ears you've opened. But nothing sin, nothing do not require you to say, here I have come. It's written about me in the scroll. I tried to do your will, my God. Your laws within my heart. Proclaim me, save me, ask my grace, and I do not say my lips, Lord, you know. I do not find your righteousness in my heart. Speak your faithfulness, saving heart. I do not say your love and your faithfulness from the great summer. Therefore, you have mercy from me, Lord. May your love and faithfulness always protect me. My troubles and without number surround me. My sins are overtaken me, I cannot see. And more than the heads of my head, my heart fails within me. Be all these places, save me, O Lord. Come, Lord, help me. May I always want to take when I love people to shame and confusion. May all this time I be turned back in disgrace. And say to me, be a part of that and shame. May always seek you, trust me, land. May those who long for saving humble always say, Lord's great, ask me, I'll point thee. May the Lord think of me. You're my help, my deliverer. You're my God, do not delay.